I have done something that I've never done before, and I feel like empowered ass bitch boss right now because I left a first date in the middle of a meal, in the middle of a second glass of wine, because he was being a little ass problematic mother. And I literally said, hey, I'm straight up not having a good time right now. You are really pretentious and I'm gonna go. And I got my purse, I got my jacket, and I left.
You know, when you first
Gentlemen, welcome back. I feel like we're in for another one. That woman saying he was being pretentious when she is literally the definition of that. And maybe she should slow down on the wine and, you know, recall and think about how exactly the night went and then record the next day so that she's a bit more fresh. Because it was not firing on all cylinders. Oh, that guy dodged a bullet. Anyways, we're going to get into the compilation. The compilation today is dating. Oh, wow, let's see what we got here.
meet your husband and you literally laugh at anything he says. Like, he could say the dumbest shit and you will fall off your chair at the restaurant laughing. And then you're 7 years in, married, and you just look at him like, what the hell is inside your brain? Like, what is your brain made of? He left tissue inside one of the trouser pockets and put it in the wash, and now all of the laundry is covered in fluff. And his suggestion was, we'll just sellotape it. We'll just sellotape, lift the fluff off. Also, that was in response to me saying, this fluff is not coming off. This is such a long job.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna pause because I forgot to mention at the start there. Yeah, it seems like this one's gotten jaded in her relationship because I feel like your humor doesn't, like, when analyzing somebody's humor, it doesn't really change during the entirety of the relationship. Yeah, she just got really unhappy with him. I'm going to assume that this one is days from divorce. And listen, I've been there. I've left the tissue in the pants and caused a mess. Like, whoop-de-doo, it happens. It's the last thing you think of.
And he decides, like, to say sellotape. Like, do you know how long that would take? Now, normally, like, if you had just met your husband, I bet you any money, all of you women out there would have laughed your ass off at that. You'd have made him feel amazing and so funny and so hilarious. That's the dumbest shit I have ever heard. And
here's something I
Okay, moving on.
think a lot of women need to hear from time to time. If a guy is constantly telling you and reminding you or coming up with ways to explain to you what a great guy they are, run.
You know, you shouldn't have to explain that to somebody. They should completely see that from you. I feel like this one's gonna say something to mess things up. What is it?
Run. Good people don't try to convince people that they're good. They're just good.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
They don't need to do any convincing. Their actions speak louder than words. So if a guy is sitting there trying to convince you that he's a good guy, run. I should have.
So if I want to have two.
Yeah, you should have. And also, there's this whole paradox of, you know, what women say are not what they do. And I feel like that's a generalization for both sexes, but usually more so the case. Let's continue.
Two kids, at least two kids, before 30, that means I need to be married by like 26, 25. But if I want to be dating for like 2 years, that puts me back to 23. But if I want to meet the person first, start a friendship, and then go into dating, that needs to take a year. So that brings me back to 22. And then if I wanted to have some early years where I'm single, living it up, that brings me back a couple years there. So basically I needed to have met my future husband yesterday. Great. That's great. All right, we're not going to plan, so that's what that is.
Been dating.
Do you want us to feel sorry for you? Like, you literally just counted back all the smart decisions that you could have made but didn't. This shit writes itself.
For quite a while, and now you finally found that guy who seems to be the perfect guy. And you've been on a number of dates, and it's been going really well, and you're interested in him, and it seems like he's interested in you as well. And now you find yourself wanting to stop dating other men, and you want to take your dating profile down, and you want to make yourself available for him so that he knows that you like him and that he knows that you want to be with him. A masculine energy man, the kind of man you say that you want, he won't feel threatened by you dating other men. Quite the opposite.
Oh no, a man with any sort of energy whatsoever will not date you and not take you seriously if you choose to date other men. Well, you're dating them. I keep my dating profile open until I see that they've closed theirs. I'm not playing any games. You're not taking things seriously. We're not going to take things seriously. Bullshit.
A masculine energy man, he enjoys the chase, and he will see that you are more valuable because you have a lot of other options. To go exclusive with a man before he even asked you is giving your power away. It will make you feel vulnerable in a way that is perhaps not so good feeling to you. It makes complete sense because we have been taught to not offend a man. When we feel guilty because we're dating other men and because we're enjoying our life instead of being with him and making ourselves available, it's actually signaling to him that we find ourselves less than. What I want you to do here is
No, it really doesn't. And I can see that's not working out for you. What are you, in your 40s?
continuing dating other men and continue with your life and allow your feelings of fear, of guilt, of want, everything that you feel, allow it to come up and pour love all over it. It's those guilty voices that are actually preventing you from finding the true love that you're looking for. So you want to invite them in and love them. For more feminine energy relationship tips, please go to my bio and
Of course, this one's selling a dating course. I really shouldn't have been surprised. Yeah, a middle-aged woman that sounds like she's never had a serious relationship in her life. Miss women, if there are any women watching this right now, should not be following that advice. Yeah, women need to be vulnerable with men, and that advice is just so horrible. My god, it's like anybody with a platform on TikTok is just spreading this stupid stuff. But I'm assuming that 90% of you don't use TikTok, and I mean, you're not out here taking female dating advice. Well, I'm gonna push on from this one. That was a bit of brain rot. I think we're all experiencing that right now. In any case, you know, I appreciate you watching 9 minutes of this craziness. I thank you. If you liked the video, hit me with a like at the end, comment if you want to talk about anything, and hit that notification bell so that you get notified every time I put out a new video. If we get 3,000 to 5,000 likes, I'll drop whatever video I had intended early, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Always do your due diligence so you're not dating crazy women in their 30s. Bye.